what's with the costumes and stuff? Like, what is that? Some sort of like, is it a game thing? Is it it's definitely cool.
The crown is so that I can eventually ascend to the throne of humanity once I take over and solve all these problems, you know. So,
all right, but it's not any particular like show or thing.
No. I don't consider it a show. It's just my weird existence. That's all.
No, I dig it. I think it's cool. I have a headdress that I made for myself. I actually made myself a headdress with antlers and vulture feathers. And it's really friggin' cool. It's like the coolest thing I've made. And I don't wear it because I think, you know, it's almost like for like a Vegas dancer type big headpiece, but it's really cool. So I fully appreciate just that you feel the need for it's really cool. I'll have to bring it in here sometime because like I made the antlers even.
Well, they're not real antlers myself, but yeah,
you have antlers?
Made this, so.
You have antlers?
No. Do I?
I have masks. Well, you might have horns popping.
No, I remember when I worked at Outback Steakhouse in Indianapolis, the people, and I'm being Jewish, the people in the kitchen, they actually were shocked that I didn't have horns. Well, this was in 90, like 2-ish, 93.
Wait.
There you go.
So the Night King, Game of Thrones. Yeah, well, you know.
I don't watch that.
I do not watch Game of Thrones. I actually haven't watched a single episode. I haven't seen Breaking Bad.
He doesn't sit still long enough to commit to shows.
Yeah. Well, I did commit. Well, to be fair, doing the politics stuff, I did watch House of Cards.
That's a stretch.
That's a show that, according to Bill Clinton, of all people, is as accurate as anything regarding how things work in D.C.
Does that surprise anyone?
Are you really supposed to be saying that out loud?
Did you watch that? Did you watch House of Cards?
I watched the first season.
Yeah.
I found that was pretty much like enough for me. Like I liked it, but I was like, I don't really feel like I want like an insane amount more of this. So I kind of like, and then, you know, after all the stuff happened with you know, he had to leave the show obviously for his, you know, whatever. But yeah, I was kind of glad that I'd checked out early. You know, so whatever. But yeah, it was a cool season. But yeah, I've watched all those shows because like pretty much I'll go through like periods of like hyper doing stuff. And then like, it's like, all right, now it's time for me to shut the fuck down for a period of time.
And you binge watch.
That's when like I'd go into zombie mode and just like more Sopranos or whatever the fuck I'm watching, you know?
Yeah.
I did watch The Sopranos. I'm a Jersey guy. So of course that's,
it's binge watching. I appreciate it.
Well, that probably is the best television show ever made. So why not?
That's your favorite, Sopranos?
I don't know. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's the best.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to, I like for me, Breaking Bad was like one of the better series that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but like that show takes a lot of fucking pages out of the Sopranos playbook though.
Of course.
Okay. So you're just basically saying it's not as original in terms of.
Well, that's like Boardwalk Empire. It's the same thing. They just kind of, they find.
Well, how many new ideas do you people think there are? That's the problem.
There's too much stuff. There's
too many superhero franchises as well.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, everything has its little day in the sun, you know. The superhero shit, I mean, that'll fade away. That looks like it's like got about 10 more years in it, 15 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like you make one great horror movie, you make one great action movie. It's like, okay, how many different ways can we create this? Do a prequel, a sequel, an origin story. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, once again, I mean, capitalism fucked this shit up because if there was more of if money was less of a profit motive there and people were just like, we just love making movies. Like you wouldn't see like, we just love making 12 dozen of this same movie over and over again.
Yeah.
So, although I will say now that Mr. Quan, aka Short Round, has won the Oscar, and now everyone's talking about an origin story for him in an Indiana Jones universe, or having him as an adult Short Round acting.
Well, they're making the new Indiana Jones is coming out, right?
That's right, and so now you can easily see where they're going to offer him a boatload of money and be like, hey, would you like to reprise the role of Short Round and basically be the heir apparent to Indiana Jones? It's like, yeah, I could see that happening. Absolutely. And either they're going to choose whichever's going to be more profitable and get more juice from it. Either they make a movie or they make a series. I would say a series is probably more likely.
Yeah, I kind of have I don't know. It was pretty recent, but I kind of just made a decision at a certain point. Like, I'm done with, and when I say I'm done, I don't mean like never will I do that, but I'm strongly like weighted against seeing anything that's a reboot, a remake, a sequel, a fucking another entry into a fucking long, tedious franchise that just stretches back into infinity. Fuck that. Like, give me something different. So that's why, I don't know, I've been trying to like, reward movies with my attention that are like a little bit more off the beaten path, but I don't really like super artsy shit either. So basically that means like weird schlocky sort of concepts. And I think that America is kind of starting to come around to my way of thinking, because Cocaine Bear was a surprisingly big hit. So
I didn't see that.
I don't even know what's about.
No, what was that? Is that
it's literally about a fucking bear that does cocaine and kills a bunch of people.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, see, that's not for me.
Isn't that based on a true and that's based on like a true story or something? I think it is. It's like based on an incident.
Is that like up
happened.
there with like the Tiger?
It's based very, very fucking loosely on a true story. The true story is a bear found cocaine, ate it, and died. But the movie story is a bear found cocaine, ate it, went on a rampage, killed a bunch of people, and that's pretty much it.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.